Outside of the festivities of American Heritage Month in September, or traveling to one of the villages, getting quality indigenous dishes on a regular basis could be difficult. But Tocuma Restaurant, which got its name from Tocuma worm that is plenty in Region 5 and in Maracaibo, the home of co-owner Colin Andrews, seeks to offer persons in the city a daily chance to experience indigenous food. Located in the Georgetown seawall behind the National Insurance Scheme ground, it offers an ocean breeze experience with a kiss of sunset on the afternoons.
Lots of people may have heard of indigenous foods and they would think that it's something so different. What we're doing, we're bringing the foods to Georgetown. We have it here now. So you don't have to think about it, what it is like, what it looks like, what it tastes like. You can now come and taste it for yourself. You can be a part of enjoying it yourself. So the idea behind the indigenous restaurant, more or less, is because of the indigenous people in Georgetown. We have a population now. And like myself, I grew up knowing about the tasty indigenous food, the tuma, which is very popularly known. So like myself, there are so many other persons who would want to eat tuma in Georgetown. So that's where the idea was born, actually. Well, you're saying it. This now actually puts September month as in every month, because it is a custom in this country for the heritage celebration. People would even come from overseas for this particular month because of knowing that it's the indigenous celebrations, and you would have all the various kind of foods and drinks and everything. So the establishment now would be here not only for September but year long. It's going to be here permanent.
Tuma is the main attraction, and while there, we got to see some patrons revel in the delight of the dish. And according to the seasoned chef, it is about making it unique.
We promote more or less like indigenous foods, which would, the background of that would be like wild meats, freshwater fishes, and the tuma sauce, which is an extract of the cassava. That is what we're promoting, and that is what we're offering day by day. However, because of people, just to be in satisfaction of those who may not be so acquainted with the wild meats and such, we also do things like the chicken and beef and so on. However, the real promotion behind the restaurant is to give you tuma in every different formation. Pepper pot, which I mean the casuary pepper pot in different formations. When I say in various dishes, and everything indigenous like fruits. We want to put arts and craft. We want to put everything that you can find in these communities. We want to bring it out here. We do roasting of all the various wild meats, etc. And likewise, chicken, pork, and so on. We do everything roast on Friday. So that's already out there. So people come looking forward for the roast. Unfortunately, you guys have reached just a few seconds late, or else you would have seen the tamaki being roasted. But as it roasts, it goes.
The former two-show indicated such a business has a chain reaction to those in the interior locations.
The restaurant as of itself is not particularly based on myself making a profit. But this profit is shared along, there's a chain reaction. Because the people that supply the tuma, the cassava water, they have a market with us. The hunters, the fishermen out there, they have a market with us. So if you look in depth, the restaurant as of itself is serving a purpose for others, a lot of others too. So we are happy that if we can get more support, the more support we can get from the general public, obviously gives us the privilege to support more of our brothers and sisters in the interior.
Admitting it was a high-risk chance to move and open a business in Georgetown, Andrew said he's still happy with the current support. Before the open space at the seawall, they were on Waterloo Street. But the big aim is to possibly open more branches and return to a structured building. For the newsroom, Akin Green.